Hi, this is Jackie Murray with Ask a Tech Teacher. I'm your guide through these 32 lessons of the Structured Learning Technology curriculum. This is first grade, and this is lesson 21. We're doing holiday greetings. Now, the greeting cards we do in this curriculum, especially for in kindergarten and first grade, are designed to be formative assessments of how students have learned the skills introduced so far. So you don't work too much on new skills as on giving them a fun way to present what they know that will inspire them to work hard, to remember, to transfer that knowledge to this project because they want to do it really well. They want to share a holiday letter with family and friends. So that's the purpose of this one. So don't think too much about introducing new skills. If you have students who haven't done backgrounds or paintbrushes or text or those kinds of things, then this takes a little different bent. If it's they forgot them, then you let them try to remember, because one of the ways of remembering how to do a skill is to think back on how it was used in the past. But if your whole class hasn't, if you have that sort of a group, then you'll address this slightly differently. Okay, so you're going to start with keyboarding, warm them up because they're going to do a little bit of typing and the greeting. Remind them that grammar and spelling is important, as it always is anytime they're using words and phrases and paragraphs and sentences in technology class. Grammar and spelling become important. Use whatever drawing tool you usually use in your class. If you're using Chromebooks, you might use one of these. If you're using iPads, you might use one of these. These are just examples. Projects here could be done in any of those tools. So it's a paintbrush, it's got a background, it has a fill, and it has text. And that's kind of what it is. Now, if you have a program where you can't use background, pour in a background or fill the background as you would in others, you skip it. Then you draw it in. You just paint it in like this. This one is painted in all red. But, adapt for the tool you have. The idea is that they learn to use tools on their own without having to rely on you all the time to teach them. Okay, so they're going to be using symbols. So remind them what a symbol is. They're going to draw a symbol of whatever the holiday is, Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, whatever you're up to in class. So what are some of those symbols? Here's examples, depending upon their holiday, but have them think of what are symbols to them. I'm always surprised what they come up with because they're things I wouldn't have thought of, and they're great ones. So you can write them on the class screen for them, put some pictures, examples up there of them for them to remind them what it looks like, whatever works for you. And so they're going to draw this symbol, and then they're going to write a letter. Now, here's an example of the letter: a greeting, a body, and a closing. If you are using the student workbooks, then it has it right here for them. And then if you go to the next page, they can actually write in, using their annotation tool, they can write in, this is going to be my greeting, my greeting, this is my body, and this is my closing. So they can write it right in there, have it all ready to just transpose to the drawing that they made, the flower or whatever it is, if you're celebrating Easter or spring or something. Okay. So have them review with you a letter. They know how to write letters. You've done them definitely already. In kindergarten, they did them, and I think this year we did letters also. And then they do their project. Save, print, share, publish, however you normally do that in your school. If it's for family or friends, they probably want it printed out. And then have neighbors check to be sure that they saved it correctly in the digital portfolio, because we're collecting projects to use for the end of year slideshow. So we want to make sure that's there. That's their exit ticket. Anyone who finishes early, have some holiday websites available for them. Here's examples, like if you click here, or these are apps for the iPad, you'll find them for different holidays, whichever one you're working up to, and then have them go transpose these, pick 3 or 4 that you would like and put them on your internet start page, and then have students pick where they want to go. For those that finish early, there's always those students. I think that's it. See if there's anything in this that we missed. I don't think so. And they have these links. The problem with the students using these links in class is there's so many of them. So you're almost better to put it on the class internet start page for them. Okay, guys, that is it. Let me know if you have any questions. I'd love to help you with any issues you have. Otherwise, have a great week, and I'll see you next week.